Hello, my name is Jenny Genius. I am at your service.
Okay, welcome to another artificial intelligence. Right in front of you is Jenny Genius. So let's see what Jenny can do for us. Now we need Jenny to help.
How may I help you? Please enter some information.
Okay, supposing we want to check out the time.
November 10th, 2014, 11:13:05. Thank you for your visit, and have a nice day.
And you see the output right here. Okay, the next thing is supposing we want to find out something like connectives.
Use connectives to sustain the chronological order. For example, next, then, after, meanwhile, subsequently.
And as our intelligent Jenny is, she tells you meaning of different words. And you can also continue and just ask for meaning of something like tautology.
Tautology means saying the same thing twice over in different words, especially as a fault of style. For example, they arrived one after the other in succession.
Okay, let's check out the word rhetorical.
Rhetorical question. Something phrased as a question only for dramatic effect and not to seek an answer.
I guess you all hear that. And supposing we want to find out something to do with that. Let's hear what Jenny has to
Synonym
say.
is a word or phrase with a meaning similar to that of another in the same language.
Okay. And supposing you decide to enter words that have no meaning.
Me.sit is an incorrect English word.
Okay, guys. And supposing you want to be rude.
Such language is not allowed.
Thank you, Jenny. So, guys, that is an artificial intelligence that I've just finished developing with a better graphical user interface just to simulate the human expressions. So the next thing I would do now is just to take you straight to the developing area. You see how I put together all of these images that made up Jenny. So let's go into VB right now. Alright, back into the VB development environment itself. I have that's a picture box right there. Let me just show you the property. That's a picture box. There's a picture box here, another picture box here, another picture box here. However, for the mouth and the eyes, I actually call those ones using some Visual Basic codings. So, but just before that, let me show you where I put together the head. That's just the head there. I use a paint just to make that up. So I'm going to close that. Just minimize it. Then the other is just the cheekbone. That's the cheekbone right there. So all I just did was to flip the cheekbone horizontally for the other side, and that's all for the hair and the cheekbone. And right in here I have all my images where I imported the collection of eyes that I made up, the mouth, and so on. Okay, and this is the previous one called Sophie. This one now is Jenny. Alright, I may end up using these other pictures or other images for something else. So those are my images that I use. Now let's go into VB itself and you guys see how I've imported in those images. So what you do is you go to project. That's the name of my system, artificial system right there. Click on it and you make sure you select resources. Now come to images. Sometimes you might have the word strings there, drop it down, change it to images. Once you get this icon right there, come to add resources and you select add existing file. Click on existing file, and you can always just import in your images wherever it is. But I have this inside Visual Basic. Let me show you where my images are, just like I did previously. Right in here. Here they are. These are the images that I used. Okay, you can always import it like that. And that's it for image importation. And once you've imported the image, you come in here. If you go to the Solution Explorer, you will find a folder called Resources right there, and inside the folder are all of the images that were imported. You can see from 1 to 8 the different eyes, and those are the lips that I use. Okay, if you like, you can always double click on this and just maybe make an amendment or two right there if you know what to do. That is it. Okay, and the next thing I did after importing all of the images is to come in straight into my code or code view area, and right underneath public class form, declare SAPI right there, declare my image. This is for the eyes, and these other images are for the lips. Then declare some protected variable right there. Because I have a button right there, let me show you the button. That's my button there, this very one. And if you go to this very one, sorry, you see it right there, button 1. If I double click on button 1, and right there, that's what you see. Button 1 is the main trigger function for Sophie's speech. Oh, sorry, for Jenny Genius speech. That's it. Those are all the speech of Jenny Genius. Okay, you may find this a little bit boring, but this is just for beginners. If you are an advanced practitioner, you can always link the whole word to maybe directly into a dictionary online or whatever. But for complete beginners, this is it. Here are the speech. Say it. If txt word equals this or equals that, repeat this. Such language is not acceptable. If you say DJ and say good morning DJ, okay, how are you today? If you say good morning Carrie, if you say good morning Kim, you can say it. It's all else if. You can always use select if statement though, but or select statement though if you want. And if you say hi Jenny, this is what Jenny says to you. Okay, for some for the grammar meanings, there they are. I have them all in there. Okay, you can see they are all the same format, but just remember to end it with end if. Okay, make sure you end whatever your statement are with end if. Now form 1 activate. When the form 1 activate, is supposed to make the eyelashes blink. Then form load. Okay, this is just an instruction to load the images. Now I have a timer in there. In fact, I have 2 timers. The 2 timers are those are the variables declared for each timer, local variables, and where they actually position the images. These are for the eyes, these 2 are for the eyes, and the one below it, that's just for the mouth or for the lips. Okay, those are the codes used for that. This same exact code, just check it out from the timer up there, take it down. Okay, That's for the greetings. Now, this is to stop or start Jenny, and you can see it there. Okay. Now, that's for the winking of the eye, to stop the eye from moving, and the lips as well. Now the next thing is a protected function here. This protected function is exactly the same lines of code that I have in the timer right there. Look at that. Exactly the same thing. All I just did was just copy it into the protected function right there. Look at it. It's exactly the same thing. Okay. So you can always develop the one in the timer and paste it in the protected function and bring that down, which I then use for the second timer. And that is all, guys. It's not that difficult. You can always just have a good look at the codes and just copy and paste it into yours. That's the end of the program. So what I'll do now is go back up, just scroll down gently so that you guys can have a good look. The only long part of it is just the statement. You don't have to do as many statements as I did. Okay, now have a look at it. From form activate, form load, timer, buttons, protected overridable, and that's all there is to this program, guys. So I'm just gonna run it one more time and you have a look.
Oh, my name is Jenny Genius. I am at your service. Hello, bro, what's going on? I love you too, my friend.
And that's it, guys. So I'm just gonna leave you with that. You all have a nice day now.